Teehee. My name is Isaac Mullins, president and creator of TSS Universal Incorporated. I laughed at myself because in the last video, this is totally web journal. I laughed at myself because in the last video that I'm going to boost anyway, I stated not as I once always or something to that effect. I was like, that makes no sense. But hey, hopefully people get the gist of it. It's just I'm trying to put out new content and I'm trying to make all these decisions and I'm trying to get the foundation of my life together where it's, still low income and I can still have leverage and not get stuck into a consumerist, mindset where I have to have the job and the car and get bogged down in all the expenses so that I can still build and grow as fast as possible because people are, being taken advantage of daily and they have hundreds and hundreds of years on me in momentum and you guys all, fighting yourselves in your own minds, instead of, getting and banded together to, create solutions for the actual problems that we're dealing with that are making these problems in the first place and are making it that much harder for us to do anything. It just, when it's the people that you're trying to help that are usually the issue, it's just, you know, they want it and they want the change and that, it's just every decision. Because again, I haven't seen my kids in 2 years. I saw them recently, randomly at Walmart, Midtown Walmart in Anchorage. I mean, that was just a traumatizing experience for any soul. I mean, it just, I'm so hard on myself in a way that nobody gets to see for having made those mistakes and having created lives for two people that they don't deserve and they had no control over, and yet they're dealing with the repercussions of. I mean, that's sick that I made that much of an impact on two lives. I'm so guilty daily because of it that I can't sleep at times, and I'm overwhelmed, and I'm pushing harder than, and it just sacrificing more than, and nobody understands, and I'm alone in a mindset, and you know, granted, I know there's others out there, but when that's the only thing that holds me is that thought that I'm not alone, but yet I don't have anyone around me who understands, and I don't have anyone around, and it just everything I'm dealing with right now is a project and work, and it just I've been so involved and with everything I have for so long, it just there's no life outside of this for me, and that's scary to me because it's like this is the hardest thing. So my entire existence is just I love it because it's a challenge and it lets me know I'm alive, but truly, you guys, like there's more to everything than what meets the eye. And I'm going to look back on these videos someday and be able to say, I remember that feeling then, that weight on the chest, that weight on the shoulders, that weight on every choice that you make. Is it the right thing for your children, or are you being selfish and not want to take responsibility and head up? And I mean, I'm playing my own devil's advocate in so many different ways to checks and balance and make sure I'm making the decisions, the right decisions, and for the right choices, no less, for the right reasons, excuse me. And it's just, I there's no other way around it. I mean, this is exactly the way it was supposed to be for me. This is exactly what I'm supposed to do. My entire life is pushed towards this. But there is still that sense of reservation and understanding that I'm about to invest and sacrifice more than I have for those who would not do the same for me and would not reciprocate in any shape or form. And that, hopefully, in the hopes that someday they learn to give and they learn to not be such a crazy maker and such a negative force on those around them. And, this is a hope at this point because the amount of work that I have to do to curtail even how corporate media and how TV now perpetuates drama to the point where I mean, again, as I mentioned in the prior video, I mean, we learn by replication, by visual learning, and what our youth and how our society is being taught to communicate is very drama oriented. You got these bad girl clubs, and even in children commercials, it just all this reality TV. It's very sick, you guys. It's not just our kids being taught by other kids in school anymore because we have no time to spend with the kids to counteract that because we're working just to survive, both parents, just to survive in this economy and just to provide any sort of semblance of security. I mean, it just when there is no security because of decisions of others that are far above in the chain of command, if you will. I mean, it's just, I could go on, and I wish people would truly, truly get where I'm coming from, because many of you do, and I hope you jump on board to help, because I need it. I'm getting weighed down because it feels like I'm alone, and that I know I'm not. So I'm reaching out because it is time. Web journal. So much flows through my head in a 5-minute period. Surely this is somewhat focused to put on, but if you just had me sitting there to put on video, but if you just had me sitting there and you actually put something on my head and you saw, because even at times you can tell I'm processing through so many thoughts and so much, and I have so much invested. Not money. Money doesn't exist to me. You guys have my life. Everything I am is yours. So, if anything, as far as a product, I am your product. I'm out here fighting for you, trying to figure out ways to help you with what I have, what others are willing to invest us outside of me. I'm trying to create ways to create that so it becomes more. I'm trying to do something substantial, and I have, you guys. It's just building it. The idea is there. People love it. They're drawn to it. It's magnetic in a way that any business, especially at full growth, has ever seen. Just this particular life has been a journey. I love y'all. No doubt, no fear, live it. Please, we're stronger as a team. Let's work together. Remember, humanity, who you are. Remember your frequency.